Hey guys, what's up? Baller here. This is now the fifth game for February 11, 2022 NBA Game Day. This is the game between Denver Nuggets with a record of 30 wins and 24 losses, visiting Boston Celtics with a record of 31 and 25. This one will be played at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. And again, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. And let's take a look at the standings. For Denver Nuggets, they are actually number 6 in the Western Conference. For their last 10 games, man, they have won 7. And approaching this game, Denver Nuggets have won back to back. While for Boston Celtics, they are at number 7 in the Eastern Conference. For their last 10 games, they have won 8. And approaching this game, Boston Celtics are actually having a 6-game winning streak. So silently, Boston Celtics have been on fire. All right, Boston Celtics, they do have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, both teams actually rested last night. Um, in terms of momentum, you know what? You heard the forms. One is 7 out of the last 10. The other one won 8 out of their last 10. I think I would give a slight advantage towards Boston Celtics because of that longer streak that they have. That is actually a 6-game winning streak. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna give it to Boston plus the fact that they are also gonna be backed up by their crowd. Right, and let's take a look at the injury list for both teams. For Boston Celtics, yeah, sorry about that. We got Daniel Thies, and Derek White. Those new guys that they actually got from the trades that they had. When this trade deadline came. Again, that's Daniel Thies and Derek White, both listed as day to day. So we ain't sure if they would be joining the team or if they will be suiting up for this game. For Denver Nuggets, the same names that have been in the injury list, and we just have like a couple of new more. Kanker, Murray, and MPJ. They're being joined by Monty Morris. So 4 are confirmed out, and then Austin Rivers is tagged as probable for this game. And I'm checking on the spread now. It's minus 3.5 for Boston Celtics. It opened like that, but it is now at minus 5 for the home team, Boston Celtics. All right, so we have a situation here of two teams looking good. Two teams being on form and two teams being serious for this playoffs. The Denver Nuggets, they are serious. That's why they didn't actually make any changes because they believe that who they have are actually the necessary components for Denver Nuggets to actually make it to the playoffs and to even go deep. For Boston Celtics, for me, they felt like the roster that they had before the trade deadline came won't be enough to really go deep into the playoffs. That's why they made those changes. Aside from, of course, some of the reasons for those trades were because of for taxes. But yeah, I think they felt like they need ties. Remember, Theis actually played for Boston Celtics before, so they know what Theis can truly do. And the like of a White can actually provide some outside shooting for him in a very outside shooting for them in a very disciplined manner. Not the one who would actually take his shot whenever and wherever he wants to. Boston Celtics did that for me because they believe that those changes will actually help them on this coming playoffs. They are starting to get serious, just like I said before, and they will be in this playoffs for sure. That I can guarantee you that. Um, on this game, it's hard. This one's actually tougher than how it seems. A lot of people will simply pick Boston Celtics. They are at home. They are at home. They got this longer winning streak. They have a better form, really. They won 8 out of their last 10. Their big three is actually complete. Um, but yeah, I can't disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? Boston Celtics, they really look good. They are on fire. But the spread of -5, that's something that I'm actually contemplating at. I think Denver Nuggets would be too tough for them to handle, especially Joker. They don't really have like a big who can actually try to manage Jokic's contributions towards his team. They got Horford. Horford is a very smart defender. But if you would put Horford on Jokic, Jokic has the speed that Horford doesn't. Um, so you got to pick your poison down here if you're Boston Celtics. I think for me, at the end of the day, Boston Celtics would still have the advantage, and highly likely it will indeed be Boston who would bring home the W. But Denver Nuggets offensive style of play is something that Boston Celtics would really have a hard time dealing with. So I'm picking Boston Celtics with the plus on in here. I'm thinking that Boston Celtics would really have a hard time trying to contain Jokic, and Jokic would actually have a lot of assists on this game, as Boston Celtics for sure would go through a lot of double teaming on Jokic, and Jokic is a very willing and a very good passer that he is. So my pick on this one would be Denver Nuggets with the +5. Again, that's Denver Nuggets +5. Peace out, pasay love, and God bless.